All right, man. Understand this. It's of the utmost importance that you understand this concept because it'll save you so much time and money in life, you know? This is one of the things where if somebody would have told me this 15 years ago, it would have made my life a lot better if I would have took it to heart, right? But, man, the concept is this. You need to separate the information from the source. Separate the information from the source. And it's in its simplest form, it means you need to question everybody. All the information that you receive, you need to run it through your filter in your mind. Like it needs to run through your logic filter and your timeliness filter. Is it relevant now? You know, like you have to have those filters in life for the information that comes in and run all information through that because things change. And sometimes someone might give you information that's their truth, but you don't know how relevant it is right now. They got the plane over here. We gonna chill. We outside today, bro. We outside today, man. But yeah, man, this gonna be a long version, bro. I wouldn't want to get into this thing, man, because so many times in my life, I got some information from somebody from a trusted source that was no longer relevant. It was their truth, but in actuality, it was false information. Because it wasn't relevant at that point in time right then and there. And that's important for you to understand that, you know? Like now I verify for my own self, you know? I don't just trust people in because they are in a higher station than me. You need more than that for me to just trust you. Matter of fact, I don't trust anybody like that, you know? I verify all the information because I've been in so many situations in business and moving up in business where I got some information from somebody that I thought had knowledge, right? But they didn't. You know, the knowledge they was giving me was self-serving to them. You know, like it was helpful to them to give me that knowledge because that's what they knew. When actually it wasn't right at that time. You know, it just wasn't right. And I mean, not to look at it from a negative side, but look at the world we live in. How many people just blindly follow other people because they have a status, right? A great example. Most of the internet people that have money, they got money by telling people about money. These people have their business is that the business is telling people about money. That's how they got money. You know, like so before that they didn't have any money. They just did some simple research and then made it look pretty, and then they sold it to the people that just want to hear it. Or the people gonna do it. 99% of people still won't do it, but they'll still watch it, and that makes money. Right? So now they look like they're even more successful when in actuality they still haven't really put their boots on the ground. You know, like they've done none of these things that they talked about. It always bothers me on the internet when you see this guy talking about like the real estate people like, oh, get you 25 houses and you'll be financially free. Oh, my man said like 10. They say it all the time. You're 10 houses, you're financially free. Really? That's only relevant if you was living in like Orlando or something and you had some vacation homes that have a large amount of cash flow, you know? If anything, you have a hard job, a very, very hard job, especially if you don't know anything about repairs and contractors. Like, they selling you that dream of having 10 homes because they read it somewhere. Is it true? For anybody that has 10 homes, no. You know it's not. You know it's not. But I have better information because I have wheels on the ground, you know? Like, I don't trust that guy. He can say the only one, but I know, like, I verified that that's not true. All right? And so many times this happens to us, man, where we just, we let people that we trust tell us lies, you know? And we believe them. And the people that we don't like would intentionally love to tell you the very hardest truth that they possibly could to hurt you. Because most times, truth does hurt. They would tell it to you, but you wouldn't believe them. Why? Because you don't like the person. And that's a fault. I promise you. Like that is an extreme fault. I feel like this in 2023, misinformation is everywhere, you know? Like people will build up a following and they'll have this trust because people follow them. They are affiliated with this other person, you know, or they seem rich, or or they have a lot of money on paper, or people perceive them as rich, so they automatically give them expert level trust in this field. You know, like he's the expert money man. And now, this is the world we live in. They trust them so much, right? People start to trust them so much, they let that person give them advice everywhere now. Like not that because they're expert in it, because they trust them. So they let money men give them advice on relationships. Like this man has really truly been working on his relationship. He hasn't. You know, you don't know that, right? He just quoted something else and said it, and now you believe it as truth because he's rich and you like rich people, and now he's just so much smarter than you. We're all even, man. We're all even. It's no different than you and Elon Musk. He just started working a little earlier than you did. You know, that's why he got all that money. He dedicated a lot more of his life to those things. If you ever read that story about Tesla, my man went in a hole like maybe 3 or 4 times. He made 300 million and he sunk 200 million in the Tesla, and it was gone. Would you have made that risk? If not, then you don't deserve to be Elon Musk. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that. That's how I feel about. I have no problem looking at every man in the eye now, because I know if he has more than me, it's because he took a lot harder route than I chose to take. You know, like he's risked a lot more than I've risked in life. That's why he's there. That's why he's endured a lot more pain than I've endured. All right, think about that, man. Like nobody's had an easy journey. Nobody's had an easy journey. Nobody above you has had an easy journey. Nobody just walked into it and it was like rich. All those people lose it. They lose it quickly too, and it's usually on fire when they lose it. So it's a real burn if you get it too quick. You know. So man, respect your journey. Respect the journey that you want, because it's important. And you need to be learning at every step. This journey is what's going to make you. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going to make you into that person that you want to be. And you on your own time. It's no comparison, because everybody's journey is hard. I promise you, if you want something materialistic, you're going to get there and be disappointed, because you're going to get it and it's going to go away. Quickly. You're going to get it and it's going to be gone. So fast. That feeling of accomplishment is going to be gone. So fast, man. But yeah, man. That's what I'm going to talk about today. Separating the information from the source, man. Question everybody. I got so many stories I could go into about this, man, where doctors giving bad diagnoses because it's a human, man. Like, they got bills, and they need to get as many patients in that door as possible, so they're going to give you the most generic answer to help them get you in and out there, because they got to pay their student loan. They got $400,000 in debt. How much is he paying attention to you? Doctors hate their jobs too, bro. Let me say it again. Doctors hate their jobs too, bro. Just like the McDonald's worker that's throw your pickles on there together. Doctors do it too. Man, I wish people could understand that, bro. Like, it's like a stigma to say that. Doctors hate their jobs too, bro. Seriously. Some of them hate it. I'm wildin', bro. I'm already wildin', man. But man, yeah, bro. That's the video, man. Question everything, man. Run information that comes in this world through your logic filter and your relevance filter in your head. All of it. Trust no one until proven. In that area. Nobody is all knowing. You know? They give you some good information in one area, trust them on that information. Look, after you verify, trust them in that area. You know? But yeah, man. Ask better questions, man. It'll push you farther. It'll get you there quicker. And it'll save you a lot of pain, man. It's a small pain to ask a question up front. It's a big pain to learn a lesson on the back end for not asking the question. It's always bigger. Alright, man, that's the video, man. Hope you have a great day. Man, hey, invite somebody to these videos. Peace.